Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel Easy Mathematics. This video is just the continuation of the previous one. In the previous video, we considered the Taylor series and the Maclaurin series, its finite and infinite form both. Just let me clear that before that we know the power series. Actually, this Taylor series and Maclaurin series gives us the power series representation for the different functions such as the trigonometric function, exponential function, logarithmic function, binomial function, etc. Whatever be the functions are there, we can explore it in the power series format. So let us do some example of that kind. Initially, let us start with an example of sin x. So sin x is the given function. So if we take its derivative, then what we will find out? So its first derivative is cos x, that we can rewrite as sin pi by 2 plus x. Next derivative is minus of sin x, and that also we can rewrite as sin 2 into pi by 2 plus x. In this way, if we proceed, then its nth derivative we can write as sin n pi by 2 plus x. So at the point of 0, we will find out, that means f of 0 for, we will find out sin 0 is 0. Then f dash of 0 means it is cos 0 is 1. Again, if double dashed 0 means it is again what? 0. So in this way, the value of all those functions we can find out. Now by the Maclaurin's theorem with the Lagrange form of remainder, that means this is the finite case. Here we will have the series as f of x is equals to f0 plus x into f dash 0 plus x square plus 2 factorial f double dash 0, and the last term, that means the nth term is x to the power n by n factorial into nth order derivative of f at the point theta x. Now if you substitute all those values, then we will find out sin x is equals to, just substitute all those values, and if you simplify, you will find out it is x minus x cube by 3, because this term becomes 0, this term becomes 0. So x minus x cube by 3 factorial, then in this way it will continuing, and these are the last two terms. Now if you want to take the infinite series of sin x, then just simply Rn tends to 0 as n tends to infinity, so that this series becomes sin x is equals to x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x to the power 5 by 5 factorial minus x to the power 7 by 7 factorial, and so on. So this is our infinite expression of the sin x. Exactly like the sin x, we can do the power series for the cos x also. Just observe, this one is the power series, and for cos x, tan x, whatever be the trigonometric functions we have, for all those we can calculate or find out these type of series. Previously, this we have just used as a formula, but now we can find out that how to find out or how to evaluate this sin x or expand this sin x in the power series format. So if you know the Taylor series and the Maclaurin series, then we can easily expand the function in this type of infinite series. Next, we will do with log function. So the given function is fx is equals to log 1 plus x. If we take the derivative of this function, then we will find out the first derivative is 1 divided by 1 plus x, second one is minus of 1 by 1 plus x square, and in this way it will progressing. At the point 0, that means when x is equals to 0, then their functional values are defined in this way. Now if we will take the nth order, then this is its nth order derivative, is it now? And at the point theta x, this is its value. So now if we apply the Maclaurin's finite theorem, that means Maclaurin's theorem in finite form, then we will find out fx is equals to f0 plus x f dash 0 plus x square by 2 factorial in this way, and this is the nth term. This remainder term may be due to Lagrange or may be due to Cauchy. It is depending upon the question. Now if you substitute all those values and simplify, then you will find out the finite series for log of 1 plus x is equals to x minus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 minus x to the power 4 by 4 in this way, and these are the last two terms. And when Rn tends to 0 as n tends to infinity, we will find out the infinite series for the log 1 plus x. So this one also we know as the formula, and now here we prove this one. So in this way we can expand the log series. Not only log series, The exponential series, binomial series also we can do. So these two are the questions which I solve here for you. Now I am giving you few questions for your reference. That means there are few questions given. These questions you just try to solve by yourself. If you can able to do all those, then you can get sure that you understand Taylor's theorem and the Maclaurin's theorem properly. So here are for your questions. So do by yourself questions. So first question is the function cos x. So what you will do, you just do for this first four functions finite and infinite series both. So the first function is cos x, second is e to the power x, third is e to the power x into cos x, fourth one is e to the power of tan inverse x. Now fifth question is use MVT so that sin x is greater than x minus x cube by 6 if x lies in between 0 and pi by 2. One more question is there. The question is expand the polynomial fx is equals to x cube minus 2x square plus 3x plus 5 in a series of positive integral powers of x minus 2. Remember x minus 2 is here. So b you can say x and a you can say 2. Okay, so that you can progress. Anyway, so one more question is there, and the question is apply Maclaurin's theorem on fx is equals to 1 plus x to the power 4 to find 1 plus x to the power 4 is equals to 1 plus 4x plus 6x square plus 4x cube plus x to the power of 4. One more and the final question for this video is so that limit h tends to 0 theta is equals to 1 by n plus 1, where theta is given by the expression f of a plus h is equals to f of a plus h into f dash a plus h square by 2 factorial f double dash a, and just look, the expression is nothing but the Taylor's theorem. So provided if n plus 1th order derivative of f is continuous at the point a and this n plus 1th order derivative at the point A is not equals to 0. So this last question may give you some trouble, but before that all 7 questions are so simple, and I am very hopeful that you can able to solve all those questions. If you have any doubt, any query, then you should write in the comment box so that I can give your queries. That means I can clarify whatever you want to know. So that's all for today, and have a nice day. Thank you all.